Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm one of the designers here at 𝓉𝓃, and I designed our new unicorn design. We felt inspired to create a unicorn design as part of a new children's range because unicorns are they're a really timeless, classic, fun, they're magical, they're mystical, and I absolutely adored them when I was a child. Started to pull together a mood board looking at photos and imagery of horses, and I knew that I also wanted to include elements of rainbows and more celestial ideas, so shooting stars and the sunshine, just to create vibrancy in the print. I started with my mood board, and from that I began sketching horses in different positions, and then slowly turned them into unicorns. And then the next stage was to digitise my sketches and scan them into the computer, where I started to draw them digitally, and from then on I could start to add colour, play with placement and scale. The colour palette for the unicorn design came organically. I found a photo of some really beautiful vintage tickets on Pinterest, and I knew instantly that I really loved the colour palette, and I had to tweak it slightly, make colours slightly paler, but I really loved the pinks with the oranges and then little pops of aqua and blue and yellow to contrast, which worked perfectly for the rainbows within the design. A challenge I came across during the design process is balancing the motifs across the pattern and then getting it to repeat seamlessly so you don't see any gaps or duplicates of a motif too soon in the pattern. Another challenge I had was keeping the colour palette balanced, keeping the pops of colour enough that they don't overpower the unicorns but still stand out. I was really pleased because actually this design did come together how I pictured it in my head, which doesn't always happen, to be honest. However, the colour palette, initially I thought it may be more blue based, and actually I really lent into the idea of making it a more pink palette, because I really loved the different tones within the pink and the orange and the red, and then countering it with the pops of colour. My favourite product so far in the unicorn range is the musical jewellery box. I had a musical jewellery box as a child and absolutely loved it, and my younger self would go crazy for this unicorn version. Am I too old for it now?